Welcome back to Tech Rants. My name is Q, and today is going to be a rant. Okay, we need to talk about this. So there was an outage. Customers was There was an outage with Verizon. If you lived in the Ohio and Michigan area, you were without service for quite a long time, and Verizon has basically said, "We are aware, but basically, we're not going to give you any compensation." I have a problem with that. Let's talk about it. So let's let the record show that I am a Verizon Wireless customer. Now I am. It just made sense for me. I know I talk trash in past videos and live streams, and I would never go to Verizon, but this is where I'm at, and this is what it is. Now, let's talk about Verizon. I have a full review on Verizon coming up here very soon, so stay tuned for that. But let's talk for a minute. So there was an outage. I guess somebody had cut one of the wires, the copper wires or whatever, on one of the cell sites, from the way I understand it. And it caused customers in the Ohio area, which is near me, or in the Michigan area. You know, that's also near me. I'm in the Michigan area. Anyway, you guys don't need to know where I'm at, but I'm within those lines. Okay, put it like that. And basically, definitely customers in Michigan were without service for 7 hours. Um, and, thank God I was not affected by that. If you were, definitely my condolences, because in this day and age, a cell phone is almost it's mandatory. It's became mandatory, and especially with all the crazy things going on in the world. And I'm not trying to be political, but we live in a crazy world, so a cell phone is pretty much mandatory. Okay, so basically, there was an outage. Verizon Wireless, they acknowledged it. They said, "Well, we understand that it's gone, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do what we can to restore service." Once service is back up, and I do this all the time. I've done it with everybody I was with. Um, T-Mobile. Never had to do it with AT&T. Thank God I wasn't with them too long, but I was with T-Mobile a good portion of the time where I happened, and definitely with Sprint. Um, when service goes out, you of course could miss an important phone call. If you're like me and you use your phone for business purposes, you could definitely miss out on business opportunities. And I've had that happen. I've missed out on business opportunities to make a good deal of money, and it was because the service was out. Now, of course, we can't control Mother Nature. We can't control what happens, but things happen. That's fine. But if something happens and it's for an extended period of time, my thing is you should compensate your customers for the inconvenience, because you never know what could have happened. You know, I have sickly family members that I need to keep in contact with, and that just is what it is. Now, so Verizon basically said, okay, once service restored, people started calling in. They thought, okay, maybe we can get some compensation. We were out service for a while. It's generally what carriers do when things of that nature happen. Not with Verizon Wireless. Oh no. Verizon said that the problem was due to one of our third-party leasing sites. Okay, so now it had nothing to do with us. It had something to do with our third-party leasing sites. Therefore, we see no reason to compensate customers. Okay, I very well understand that may have been the case. However, your customers were still affected. Okay, you should give them something. Verizon is one of the largest cell phone companies in the United States. Okay, they have the most amount of subscribers out of all four major carriers. It would not have hurt them to give each customer, maybe a free month, not even a free month service, maybe $20 off the next bill. Something, something just to show that, hey, we recognize the inconvenience. We understand you're a loyal customer. This is what you get, you know, because things happen. Inconveniences happen. I mean, if this was about 10, 15 years ago when cell phone service was, there, but people still had landlines, okay, maybe. But in this day and age where people rely on a cell phone as much as they rely on a glass of water, I think pretty much customers should have been compensated. And that's just it. No questions about it. But Verizon said no because, as we all know, Verizon has problems sometimes, and it can be a little bit too greedy. I like Verizon. They're really good customer service. And so far, my experience has been good. But for everybody else and anybody that experienced this, this could have been me. And no, I would not. I mean, me personally, I would not have took that for an answer. I would have eventually got something. That's just me, just being real. So, my advice to anybody that went through this, that may be still going through this and feel like they should be compensated, if you complain enough, something will get done. And that's just being real. I know a lot of people's not going to like this. And somebody who's for the big boys is going to come after me and say something. Hey, I welcome. Just be respectful, no harassing. I welcome your comments. Definitely leave it down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you were affected, did you get it resolved in the way you have? If not, hey, I recommend go ahead and keep trying. And, let me know you guys' thoughts on this. Of course, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns you like. This is helpful, informative, entertaining in any way. Leave a like on the video. Leave your comments, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one. Later.